back to Tabletop Assault. I'm Ross.
I'm Rob.
And today we're going to bring you a 1750 point battle report. I'll be using Novokh Dynasty Necrons.
And I'll be using some Imperial soup.
Okay.
So some nice croutons on top, but we'll be using Blood Angels and some Imperial Knights.
Nice.
For a change.
So what mission are we playing today?
We are going to be using from Chapter Approved 2018, Maelstrom of War, Disruptive Signals, which basically means you have 6 objectives on the board, you have 4 cards per turn, but there is a 1 command point stratagem for each person that you can actually disrupt signal, as in they prevent that stratagem if you don't want them to get it.
Yeah, so you can basically go 1 command point and you can't score that this turn.
Not this turn, no. Yeah. So it's going to be quite strategic into what you actually stop, but you haven't got very many command points, have you?
No, I do not. It's kind of difficult on my side.
Excellent. So with that, guys, let's have a look at the armies.
Here's my 1750 points of Necron Novokh Dynasty. I'll be running a Vanguard detachment and an Outrider detachment, so I'll have 5 command points to play with in the game. So we'll start off the Vanguard detachment. I'm going to use, and I'm going to butcher this every time I pronounce it, Anrakar the Traveller. Yep. Anorak, yep. Oh, I'll never get it right. So he's in the Vanguard detachment. We've also got a unit of 10 Track Praetorians with 10 Rods of the Covenant. I've then got a unit of 10 Lich Guard with 10 War Scythes. I then have another unit of 10 Lich Guard, all armed Hyperphase Swords and Dispersion Shields. For my Outrider detachment, I have a Cryptek from HQ. He will be my Warlord with Immortal Pride. Artifacts of the Aeons will be Veil of Darkness and armed with Staff of Light and Chronometron. Fast attacks in the Outrider detachment will be 6 Canoptic Wraiths with Vicious Claws, 5 Destroyers, 1 being a Heavy Destroyer, all armed with Gauss Cannon, with 4 Gauss Cannons and 1 Heavy Gauss Cannon. And then we have 9 Canoptic Scarabs, all armed with Feeder Mandibles. That's my 1750 points of Necrons Novokh Dynasty.
And here we have my 1750 of Blood Angels with an Imperial Knight auxiliary detachment. So starting off with, I have a battalion, a Vanguard, and I've got a super auxiliary detachment for the Knights. So in my battalion, I have got Librarian Dreadnought with Furioso Fist, Stormbolter, the Furioso Halberd, but also he has taken first relic of Virtuous Vitae for farming the command points. I also have a lieutenant with a jump pack, just got normal chainsword and bolt pistol. We are then going on to 3 troop choices, which is 3 squads of scouts, all with sniper rifles and camo cloaks. And then we have a Contemptor Dreadnought with Stormbolter, combat weapon, and the Keris Pattern Assault Cannon. Onto the Vanguard detachment, I have Lamates, and then I have Smash Captain, so that is a Jump Pack Captain with Storm Shield, Thunderhammer. Use my Warlord with the +1 to damage on the Thunderhammer, and also I am giving him the relic of the Angel's Wing, so it ignores Overwatch. And on top of that, I'm spending a command point to Death Visions of Sanguinius to make him part of the Death Company. And on to the Vanguard detachment itself. So it's 2 squads of 10 Death Company, 1 with all chainsaws and bolt pistols, and the other one is the same, except 3 of them have Thunderhammers. And then on to the last attachment, which is Super Auxiliary, is 2 Armiger Warglaives with Heavy Stubbers, Reaper Chain Cleavers, and a Thermal Spear. And I had to make 1 Knight Lance itself, which will be the one on the left. So with that, I've already spent 2 command points. So I started off with 9, I'm down to 7. With that, let's go on to battlefield. So here we are with the table set up with 6 objective markers. We're going to be playing Hammer and Anvil, so it's from this side to this side, so going long ways. No, sorry, short sides. So we've got objective number 1, 5 and 3, and then we've got objective 4, 2 and 6. Now Ross won the roll-off for choosing deployment end, so that means that he gets, it gets me to deploy my army first. So we shall see which end Ross chooses, and then we'll get the armies deployed. And with the Blood Angel stroke Knight deployment, so we've got 5 scouts at the top here, 5 scouts at the top there, because they can deploy 9 inches away from the enemy deployment edge, and 5 more scouts on here, all with camo cloaks, so get a decent save. And then we've got Death Company Dreadnought, Lieutenant, 10 Death Company, then Smash Captain, Remates, 10 more Death Company. Then we have Contempt of Dread, the 2 Armiger Wargraves, and the Librarian Dreadnought at the back there. So that's the Blood Angel deployment. Let's have a look at the Necrons.
And here we have the Necron deployment. So what have I done? I put the Triarch Praetorians over on this flank, basically because they don't really get any Legion rules or any buffs so much. They're quite good to act independently and they move super fast. Got my Scarabs up front acting as a small shield. I then have my Lich Guard with War Scythes here, Lich Guard with Dispersion Shields and Hyperphase Swords. I'm going to butcher his name here. Anrakur, I call him Anorak, I'm not 100% sure. The Traveller, so he gives loads of buffs, the Cryptek in the middle as well. Rob doesn't have so much scary shooting, but it gives that wee bit of defence there. Destroyers at the back, just so I can move them forwards. They should be in range. I get a 10-inch movement, so everything he's deployed up front, so I'll get lots of things. And my wraiths on this side as well. So that is the Necron deployment. Now Rob finished first, and as part of chapter approved, he gets to go first for deploying first. But I can stay on a 6, which I plan to do.
No, you don't.
Show us a 6.
No,
that is an infamous 2. So Nobby, Necrons turn 1 tragically. Let's go on to Blood Angels, turn 1.
So Blood Angels get turn 1. Yep, I need to get into Ross's face, but also, remember this is a Maelstrom game, so I need to flip 4 cards over and see what fun and games I'm going to have to deal with. There's a lot of combat for Necrons, and people may remember, I don't like Necrons. They're a big Achilles heel for me, so I need to plan correctly. So with that, let's have a look at the 4 tactical objective cards and get on with turn 1 movement. So we have Blood Angel tactical objectives. So first one is defend objective 3. Where's that one? Where's that one?
That's a good question.
Right away over there. Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Come at me, bro.
Second one, behind enemy lines. At least 3 units behind opponent's deployment zone, get D3. 1 unit, I get 1 command point. Nah, we shall see. Advance. Oh, these are going to be great. If no units in my deployment zone. And lastly, defend 4, which is here. Is there any of those, Ross, you want to prevent
Disrupt?
me? Yep, for 1 command point.
I'm gonna say no. I mean, there's a few I could, but I only have 5 command points. I need every command point I can get for my own abilities. So I'm gonna say no. You can have them all. Score away.
Right, let's do this. So end of Imperium movement phase. So I've got 2 Armigers moved up, just ready to see if they can charge into those wraiths to lock those down before they go rampaging through. Scouts are staying exactly as they are. Contemptor just moved around to get in some decent range for the autocannon. Librarian, who's realised that objective number 6 isn't going to be useful at the moment, so he's just moved up so he can do any psychic shenanigans. And as you can see, there is nothing here for the Death Company. Reason being is Death Company Dreadnought is advanced up, same as Remates and Smash Captain was around there. What I've done before the game starts, Furlong Fury onto this unit of the Death Company and then moved up, so they've moved a total of about 24 inches or so. So basically a double 1, I can't really fail a charge on there. And then for the other squad, I've done Upon Wings of Fire for 1 command point, and that's 10 guys there, Death Company, with 3 Thunderhammers, seeing the back of those destroyers. See if we can take those out. Now, as I've got Virtuous Vitae on the Librarian Dreadnought there, I get to farm command points. So I only get 1 back on a 5 up, but as I've used 2 stratagems, on a 5 I get 1 command point back. And I get both of them back, but I only can get 1, guys, for normal FAQ rules. So that brings me up to 5 command points. So that's Upon Wings of Fire was a freebie. So with that, on to the Psychic phase. On to the Psychic phase for the Librarian Dreadnoughts. First one I'm going to use is Wings of Sanguinius to make him a flying dreadnought. I've got to mould some wings onto him when that happens, just make it epic. So on a 5 up, he flies 12 inches, and he does. So I'm just going to get him some move first before I go on to the next spell. Going to spell number 2 for the Librarian Dread. I was going to try and do Unleash Rage onto these guys, give them an additional attack, but I'm about an inch short. So all I'm going to do is smite onto the Scarabs as they're the closest target. So on a 5 up, so on an 8, you're going to try and deny?
Do I deny? This is your last spell, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah, so I do have Immortal Pride, which allows me 1 attempt to stop you.
Yep, so on a 9 up.
So try and stop you.
Hey, good lad. So that's no more smite. Right, on to the shooting phase. Straightforward off, 10 bolt pistols into the destroyers. Still can take a wound or 2 off.
Yeah, why not?
Possible. So hitting on 3s. Strength 4.
So 5's to wound, I'm toughness 5.
5's to wound, so that's 3 normal saves there, buddy.
3 ups.
Takes 1 wound.
No problem.
Rinsing, repeating, 10 bolt pistols into Praetorians.
Yep, try Praetorians.
Hit on 3s. And toughness 5.
Tough's 5, 5's to wound.
5's to wound. Only the 1.
Only 1, 3 up save. I believe it's 3 up save. It's definitely not a 1. I'll take a wound.
First squad of scouts going into the Cryptek. They can pick out characters.
Yeah, and that's my Warlord.
Oh yeah. So hitting on 3s. Oh, not like that one. Strength 4, toughness 4.
So yep, 4's to wound.
4's to wound, 6 is a mortal wound on top. So 1 wound, -1.
-1. Are they? No, I don't think they're -1. Snipers? We'll have a check.
Yep. So about that, guys. Yeah, it's not -1. I'm thinking of other snipers.
Yep, so 4 up save.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's okay, that'll be a 5.
Second squad, rinse repeating onto the Cryptek.
Yep.
As lieutenants behind, so we roll 1s to wound.
I really need to fail to hit then.
So
yeah,
2.
that's what I'm looking for.
And again, 4s to wound. No wounds
Oh,
this
reroll
time.
the 1, reroll
yeah.
the 1, Lieutenant.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can't do it twice.
Nope. What I'll do, rinse and repeating, dose 5 into the Cryptek. I will cause a wound.
Yep.
Hit on 3s. Marines!
No.
Honestly, Marines. And 4s.
Oh!
2 mortal wounds
So
and then 2 saves.
If I fail one of these, he's dead, so I need a 4 up.
No!
I'm gonna have to command point now, otherwise you get Warlord kill. Have Warlord kill.
Yes! And first blood.
And first blood. What
That first
the
strike.
heck?
Yes. Going with Librarian, Dreadnought, Stormbolter into Praetorians.
Yep.
As his vehicle, it's like you get rapid fire on Stormbolter.
Yep.
So 4 shots hitting on 3s. Come on, guys. Supposed to be Marines. And 5s to wound. No wounds. Let's go on to the next one. Going to do Death Company Dreadnought into Praetorians.
Yep.
Stormbolter again. So hitting on 3s. What's for these half shots? I need to change these dice. And 5s to wound again. So that's 1 wound.
1 wound, no AP, so 3+ save. Yep.
Yeah, all good. Going for a pot shot, the Martes, bolt pistol into Praetorians again.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s. The Martes! This is just not going right. Right, let's go on to some big stuff. So we are going with the Contemptor Dreadnought. He is going to use his assault cannon into These guys, got what they're called?
Yes, they're the Lichguard War Scythes.
The Lichguard War Size. Who's been told that strength 8, and I don't like that.
I think they're strength 8. I'm 90% sure they're strength 8.
Just filth anyway.
If they're not strength 8, they're strength 7. They are very strong.
That's good. So I'm trying to take them out, and they're 2 wounds apiece, which makes it even worse. Right, so here we go. So 6 shots, hitting on 2s.
Is it an assault weapon?
Sorry guys, hitting on 3s. It's now strength 7 though.
Yeah, so it was 3 hits there.
Yep. So strength 7, -1. So 3s, 2 wounds, -1.
Nice one, 4 up save.
That's 1 down.
That'll be 1 down.
Going with both armigers at the same time. So both thermal spears and heavy stubbers are going to go into the wraiths. So we're going to start off with thermal spears. So that's D3 shots apiece, hitting on 3. So 2D3. So that's 4 shots. Hitting on 3s. That's 2 hit. Strength 8.
So wounding on 3s, because I'm toughness 5.
Yep. So that's 2 wounds.
2 3 up pinball saves. 1 goes through. I'll have to allow it. I can't afford to bleed out more command points.
No, so 2d6, pick the highest. That's 5 wounds.
Right, so that's 1 dead.
Yep, and then the heavy stubbers hit on 3s. And 5s to wounds. 1 wound.
3 up save. Fine.
Cool.
With the end of Rob's shooting phase, I'm trying to debate whether I'm going to try and reanimate my Cryptic. Now, I'll tell you 1 dice. I'm going to actually elect not to. Reason being, it only works on a 4+ and it's 1 command point. And you've not caused enough casualties to really benefit from his benefits of, reanimation protocol, and you don't shoot enough for it to really benefit from his ability. It does make my units immune to morale, but nah, I think you'll just annihilate him again if I reanimate him. And even if I did, on a 4+ it would have happened, but I'm choosing not to. He wouldn't have came back. I'd have to spend another command point and I'd be trying to sink points, so thank God I didn't bring him back. What a good call, but nonetheless, yeah, he's not coming back.
Starting on the assault phase, charge phase, sorry. So I'm going to do these 10 Death Company into 10 Praetorians.
Bring it. So
Okay.
I'm going to overwatch into you with the Rod of the Covenant. 10 shots, hitting on 6s.
Juan?
Only 1. Strength 5, so it's going to be 3s to wound you.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
So I'll be a wound, -3 AP.
So 6 up and then 6 up, feel no pain. Nope. And then 6 up. Nope. So 1 guy's dead. I'm 2 inches away.
So you can't really fail the
No,
charge.
but I'll roll it for.
Gotta roll it anyway.
Yeah, well in. Okay, so that's the first one. Done. Yep, going to do Lamarte's as well. He's 11 inches away, so I need a 10-inch charge. Give him a bit of a helping hand. But I get to re-roll this for Lamarte's. So 10 inches needed. Nope. And nope. So that's fine. Lamarte's can sit at the back. Next charges, I'm going to do this squad here into the destroyers and use Descent of Angels. So it's a 3d6 charge. I want to get them in nice and cause as much pain as possible.
Okay, well I will get to watch. So I have 4 of them with Gauss cannon, so that's going to be 12 shots, 10 on 6s. 3, which is okay. It's strength 5, so I'm going to wound you on 3s.
Cool.
For only 1 wound.
-3.
-3.
Yeah, so 6 up and then 6 up.
Nope,
Nearly.
D3 damage.
Oh, D3 damage.
I'll
2.
be 2. 2 6s will survive.
Oh, nearly. But I'm not going to command point that. So that's 1 gone.
And I do have a heavy Gauss cannon in there as well.
Yep.
Who does not hit.
No, so that's 1 down. So I'll take 1 off and I'll get 3d6 charge. Needing a 9. Oh! Command pointing.
Yeah, you need a 6.
Nope, they're not in. 2 armatures. I'm going to go into the wraiths.
Yep.
So I need 9 inches.
They're separate units though, are they
Yes,
not?
they are.
So doing 1 at a time.
Yes,
so
that's what I'm doing.
Left one,
Left one. Yep, that's in.
you'll be in.
And second one. Nope. That's fine. So one of them is in. So we're going with the 9 Death Company there. That's 36 attacks. 2 base, 1 for Chainsword and 1 for Black Rage because they charged in. So that's hitting on 3s. No rerolls, so I've got a Flash Captain nearby.
Yep.
I'll have to come back to you with a number of attacks. So with that, that was 26 hits. Now, normally I would be wounding these guys on 5s, but with Red Thirst, I'll be wounding on 4s instead.
Okay.
So, let's do it. Let's get this done. It's not too bad. 3, 6, that's 10 again.
Yep,
So
above average.
16.
16, 3 up saves.
So that's 3, 4 wounds. So one's on.
One more, so
Yep,
5.
5. So one's dead, and that's 2. That's 3 dead in total. Going with Armiger, Warglaive, I am going to go big with 4 attacks and the big strength 12 attacks.
Bring it up.
So each one that Ross fails, it will be a dead Wraith. So 3 damage apiece.
Yeah.
So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's 3 hit.
Nice.
2s to wounds. That's 3 wounds.
Okay, and it's going to be 3 up in balls.
All good.
Ooh.
That's all good.
And here comes the Novokh Dynasty Necrons return to attack. So I'm going to start off with the Wraiths. There's 5 still there. So that's going to give me 15 attacks because they're 3 attacks apiece. Hitting on 3s, rerolling everything because you charged me as a Novokh. So okay, reroll these 3. So all but 1, 14 hits.
Probably not bad.
15, 5s to wounds because I'm strength 6, you're toughness 7. Oh
No.
my, that is quite a few. Yeah, so it's minus 2 AP, 2 damage.
Right, so I need 5s to save as I don't get in run. Saved 1, but that is 10 damage. Ouch.
Triarch Praetorians straight back next. So there is 7 of them still kicking, so that'll give me 14 attacks with the Rods of the Covenant. 14 attacks, hitting on 3s. For all but 1.
Where's all these dice coming from, Ross?
Wow, yep. Strength user, which is strength 5, so it's going to be 3s to wound you. Again, pretty good. So
Where are all these dice coming from, Ross?
yep, it's minus 3 AP.
So it's 6 up and then 6 up.
Yeah, 1 damage piece.
I could lose the squad here. So, yep, I need all these to be 6s. Save 2, but that's 2, 4, 6, 7. That leaves me with 2 left. So into morale phase, I lost a hell of a lot on the Death Company, but I needed to do it. With that, I may sound a little bit mad, but I'm going to use my last 2 command points to actually keep them there, because if not, in Ross's turn 1, he'll be bouncing up here, take out scouts, Lamartes, etc, etc. So with that, I'm down to 0 command points. So how many you got left, Ross?
I think I've got 4 left. I've only used 1.
Yeah. Right, let's go on to the recap. So my dice decide to disintegrate and just not like me at all, and Ross is somehow has got the magic dice of rolling 5s and 6s. So with that, I've got Slay the Warlords and First Strikes. That's 2 command points. I've got Advance as well, as everything is out of my deployment zone now.
Yep.
Thankfully from the Librarian getting Wings of Sanguinius off. So that gives me an additional point, brings me up to 3. And I've got Behind Enemy Lines with 1 squad there. So that gives me an additional point. So I'm up to 4, but I have 0 command points left. I am going to ditch, by the way, defend objective 3 at the end of my turn as well.
Yeah,
because that's over here and it's not going to be easy at all.
So I've got 4 command points, you've got 0.
Yeah.
You've got how many victory points? 4?
I've got 4 victory points at the minute.
So my 0.
So let's go on to Necrons, turn 1.
And on to Novokh Dynasty Necrons, turn 1. This is a tricky situation, so I certainly caused a humongous amount of damage, at least in that round, which was nice, but you know, Rob did kill my Warlord, losing a lot of my buffs there, as Cryptics do, and he scored 4 victory points. And this does have, you know, no sudden death in this one, so even if I cause a huge amount of damage, if Rob runs away in victory points, and this cost me the last game with David, I need to make sure I cause a huge amount of score a lot of victory points as well. Certainly have a lot of opportunities here, but it's all going to be about the cards. Let's have a look at them and see what they are. And we come to Necron draw cards. What have we got? Secure Objective Marker 3, easy peasy. We have Secure Objective Marker 1.
Easy peasy.
Oh my words, good start. Priority order received. When this tactical objective is generated, immediately generate a bonus tactical objective.
If you're a warlord, I can only...
So only my warlord, I believe, can achieve that, and he's dead, so... And this is even funnier, when this tactical objective is generated, nominate a Necron character from your army, score 1 victory point at the end of the game if that character is alive. So
you can't do it.
I can't do it, and if he was alive, that would have been potential 4 victory points, but you annihilated him into the sun. And then we have Secure Objective Marker 2. Now I know that's 1, 2, 3. I have shuffled these and used these many times.
Number 2 is over.
Number 2 is there.
There.
So 1 and 3, easy peasy. Priority orders and Dust and Ashes, that is definitely not going to happen. Do you want to block me on any card? You don't have any command points.
I can't do it, so that's all yours then, mate. So with that, let's go on to Necron's movement.
Finished up the Necron movement there. So what have I done? Praetorians have to stay still, tragically, but it's more than certain there's going to be destruction there. Lich Guard with Warsights moving this way. It's still a week, quite a long 10 inches to get to Lamartes, but if I get there, oh boy, it's going to be fun. Destroyers pretty much moved back a wee bit. There's no way to escape these Death Company except by killing them first, which I wholeheartedly plan to do. Lich Guard moved slightly to this side along with Scarabs, just to give me a little bit more access towards this 2-wound armature. Hope to try and bring it down. And my Wraiths moved out of combat because they can move out and then move back in again. They can charge after they've fallen back, which is very helpful. And that gives me a couple of options on the other armature as well, because I really liked what they did last time. I also advanced Ankaran. Oh man, yep.
Andrew.
Anorak. We'll just make up names, but I advanced him so that he's basically not really being able to be seen by these boys, but he's still going to get a couple of pot shots from these guys here. But it gives him a wee bit more protection. Although he may do lots of help at this stage, probably won't help much. Yeah. So with that, let's go on to... Oh yeah, and reanimations. Failed it, the single one on the Lich Guard, but got 2 back on the Triumph Praetorians, bringing them back up to 9, which was really, really nice. I've still got my Will Be Done. I'll decide where that's going to go in a second, actually. So my Will Be Done had to be done at the start, which would give me quite a few options, but I'd go with the Hyperphase Lich Guard, because they're the most likely ones to get in combat. So they've got my Will Be Done, meaning they hit on 2s. So I'm going to start by firing the Destroyers. Now I'm going to activate Extermination Protocols on them, because of course, which basically allows me for 1 command point, bring them down to 3, to reroll hits and wounds with them, which is criminally undercosted if you ask me. So I'm going to put all their Gauss cannons into the Death Company. Yep, over on that side. I'm going to put the heavy one into the armature in the back there, the one that's not being touched.
Cool.
Just try and take some wounds off it. So let's start with the Death Company. 12 shots, hitting on 3s because I ignore the effects of being heavy, rerolling everything. Thank goodness for that. That's 5 misses. For 2 misses. Strength 5, so it's 3s to wounds.
Yep.
Okay, reroll all of them. That's more like it. So that many 6-up saves.
6 up, 6 up.
Wow.
3.
So, and then it's going to be D3 damage, so I've got to roll for them separately now.
Yep.
So that's only 5, but I'll do them separately. So first one.
Just roll them all.
Roll them all and then, yeah. Okay.
So one's taking 1, 3, 1.
Yeah, they're 1 wound a
2.
piece, so it's not really going to matter.
So 1, nope. Second one, nope. That takes 3. He's dead. 2, dead, and the last one, dead. So that's 5 dropped.
Heavy Gauss Cannon next against the Armature, the fully wounded one, so it's all fine. Going to be 3s to hit.
Yep. And that's it.
And I think I'm strength 9, so it's going to be 3s to wound you.
Yep.
For wounds?
Yep, and AP minus
4. I think
4.
It's a huge amount.
Yep, so it'll be 5 Binvan. Yep, he's all fine.
So on to my charge phase next. Going to start up with these War Scythe Lich Guard gonna go into Lamarty's here. It's a big 10-inch charge though to get them in. Do you want to overwatch?
Yep, bolt pistol. Misses.
No. 10 inches! I need this to be big! Oh, wow, here we go. Gonna go with Scabs next, who are gonna charge that Armiger. Do you want to overwatch?
Yep, so heavy stubber for 3 shots. No. And then thermal lance, D3. 3 of them. Hitting on 6s. Nope.
Nope. It's going to be a really small charge for them. 6 inches, get them in.
More than enough.
Move them. Next up, I'll do Lich Guard into that Armiger. So need about a 4 or 5 inch charge to get there. 5 inches should be enough. We'll have a check. Lastly, I think is going to be the Wraiths into that Armiger because they can fall back and charge, which is beautiful. Want to overwatch?
Yep. So going with thermal lance, D3 shots for 3.
You always get 6 in there, but
not one there.
6 is there.
And heavy stubber. 1 hit. 5 to wounds. 8 to wounds.
Yep. 3 up pinball.
Oh, hooray! Scored a win. Scored a win. Your
Go,
charge.
Charge. Need like 2 inches. Nailed it. Going to start off with the Lich Guard here, so they have moved in for wee pile in, giving 6 of them access to attack Lamarty's. They've got 2 attacks apiece, so that's going to be 12 attacks. So they're going to attack War Sides. They are strength 7 with War Sides, not strength 8. So that's going to be 3s to hit, rerolling everything because I'm Novokh. Well, everything that fails, which is only 1, which is nice, still fails. And then we are 3s to wounds. Ooh, a lot of fails, but enough that was a succeed.
Yep. That's fine. What's the AP?
AP minus 4.
Yep, so it's 4 up in 1. Saves 1, but they're 2 damage apiece. That's 8 damage on the Martes. The Martes is dead. Yep, got his Black Rage, so it's ignores on a 6 up, but I need 5 6s on this one. I got 3, but he's still dead because he's only got 4 wins.
Scarabs go next, who are going to use their feeder mandibles to try and scratch away that Armiger. There's 6 within range, giving me a total of 24 attacks. They do have their sort of protocol rules, so they get to reroll everything as a Novokh. 24 attacks, and in 4s, rerolling. We'll come back in a second. After rerolls there, we have 20 hit, which is nice. Gonna wound in 5s though, because they always wound in 5s if the toughness is higher than their strength. So your strength toughness 7, so it would be 6s, but it's gonna be 5s. 5s. Yep. Plenty of them. Cool.
That's way above average.
Way above average. It's yeah, these scabs won it.
3 up. That's 3 wounds, so you're more likely going to blow up.
Please don't blow up.
Nope, but that's 1 Armiger down.
And next we have our Wraiths who are going to go against this Armiger, see if they can do just about the same. So they did charge, which is going to allow me to do rerolls. There's 5 of them, so 15 attacks. 15 attacks, hit on 3s. Get a reroll, thank goodness for Novokh. 2 misses. Wounding on 5s though.
Yep.
For not nearly as many last time, but still a few. 4 wounds, minus 2 AP.
So 5 up. So that's 2 saves, that's taking 4 wounds.
Praetorians next, because I've ran out of units that have charged. 8 of them are within range to hit the Death Company, so that's going to be 16 attacks. Hit on 3s, no rerolls because they are not Novokh. Oh, it's only 2 of them, surely. Wow, that was really bad. Really wish they were Novokh. 3s to wounds. For enough. Minus lots, minus 3.
6 up. Nope.
1 saved. But then it's 1 damage piece, so 6s again.
Come on, 3 6s. Saved 1, but no, that's all 3. No, it's 2 dead. Going with the Armiger, going big or going home. So I'm going to go with the big 3 damage hits. So hitting on 3s. 3 hit. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds.
3 up in balls.
That's 1 dead.
Failed 1. Do you want to try and save me? Is it 2 wounds? Nah, let him go.
So morale for the Death Company, leadership 7, but I lost 5. So 1 or 2 will be nice, and the way my dice rolls, 2, they're perfectly fine.
That is the end of Novokh Dynasty Necrons turn 1, and it was a pretty successful turn. Wiped out 1 unit of Death Company, took out an Armiger, took out the Martyrs, and did a wee bit of damage on another Death Company. Pretty darn good. In terms of victory points, I have secured objective marker 1 with the Praetorians, secure objective marker 3 with the Lich Guard, and I'm going to burn priority orders received in the Dust and Ashes. Burn that because my Warlord is dead.
And you got first strike as well, so that's 3 points for yourself.
Yeah, so 3 points for me. Rob, you have achieved defend objective marker 4.
Yep, which is down here, guys. That brings it to 6 victory points. I've got 0 command points, and you have?
I've got 3 left.
3 left. Cool, on that, let's go on to Blood Angels turn 2. So Blood Angels turn 2. Yeah, I knew a lot of pain was coming. Not great, but what can I do? So it's I've got the victory points at the moment, but I need 4 really good cards that would help me out. And at the moment, I'm struggling. So with that, let's have a look at the cards for the Blood Angels. So the cards for the Blood Angels. So let's have a look. I'll get 4 this time because I scored 3 of them and I ditched defend objective 3. So I've got Supremacy, hold 3. I'll hold 2 at the moment, could get a 3rd, should have to see. Mission critical objective. When this tactical objective is generated, roll a d6, score 1 victory point if you control the corresponding objective. Let's have a look. 3, oh typical, it's right over there.
Come at me, bro.
No.
You get D3 if you manage to move me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And defend objective 6, which is all the way back there. And last but not least, scour the skies. Destroy something with the fly keyword, which will be your destroyers. Is there any you want to prevent me from doing there, Ross? For 1 command point.
Oh boy. Part of me's thinking Supremacy. Let me have a think about this.
So after quite a bit of deliberation on Ross's front, what are you going to do then, buddy?
So I'm going to spend a command point, bringing me down to 2 to stop you from scoring Supremacy this turn. Reason being is that, you know, some of them are pretty good, you can score quite easily. I need to delay you because you're running away in points. So to stop you a turn, they'll buy me a wee bit of time to have a think. So yeah, that's me down to 2 command points. Do you want to go into your movement?
Let's do it then. So end of my movement phase. We've got Death Company Dreadnought and Smash Captain ready to charge into Lich Guard there. Could be painful, but it's got to be done. Scouts, as always, stayed exactly as they are, with Lieutenant in the back there, ready to hunker down and give some reroll some 1s. Barbarian Dreadnoughts advanced up, and try and get a fly back to position 6. Because I know I've got some stratagems coming up, so tactical objectives come in. I need to hunker down and score those points. Contemptor stayed exactly as he is. For objective 2, scouts have stayed where they are, and the Armiger is hopefully going to slap some wraiths before he blows up. And then we've got the 5 Death Company left to try and charge into destroyers to stop them doing dirty damage. So with that, I am going on to Psychic Phase. Let's see what happens. On to Psychic Phase, the only one I'm going to do is Wings Sanguinius to fly him back to position 6 to hunker down for 2 turns.
Good plan.
So on a 5 he flies, and he does just, but that's enough for me. Starting off with Death Company Dreadnought, Flamer, Stormbolter into Lich Guard. So Flamer for 2. 5's to wound. Oh, sorry guys. No, nothing there. Then Stormbolter hits 3 times and wounds not 1. Oh well. 5 snipers into the destroyers. Try and take at least 1 down.
Yep.
So hitting on 3s. Not like that, I'm not. And wounding on 5s.
Yep.
6 is immortal. 1 wound.
1 3 up.
Hooray!
Nope,
Take 2 wounds. No, rinse and repeat. 5 guys into
Destroyers.
Destroyers there. Just going to double check this one, guys. Yep, 6 inches. Or,
Base to base? Yeah.
Yep, 6 inches. Reroll 1s to hit, which I really need to. And reroll 1s to hit. That's 5 hit. Reroll 1s to win, so lieutenant into destroyers again. 5s, 1 mortal wound.
So that's 1 dead.
And a second, and no. So 1 destroyer dead.
Another down and 2 wounds.
And the HQ killing 5 sniper team going into the destroyers as well. Try and break down another one. So 5 shots on 3s, and then 5s. Just the 1.
3 up save. Nailed it.
Moving on to Contemptor onto the destroyers. He hasn't moved, so he's hitting on 2s this time.
Okay.
So 2s to hit. And 3s to wounds. 3 wounds.
-1.
-1.
4 up save.
Yep, tanks it. 2 bolt pistols into the destroyers from the Death Company.
Yep.
See if I can do anything. 2 hits. And no wounds. Oh dear. Smash Captain's going to charge in. He's got the Angel's Wing, so he can't overwatch.
Don't have any ranged.
And he goes in, no problem at all. Death Company Dread goes in. Yeah.
He gets in though.
Yep. And then big one here, and then you get some dice together. Death Company into the destroyers. So with the Overwatch with the destroyers.
Yep, so the Gauss cannons are still there. It's the heavy that died, so it's going to be 12 shots, 10 and 6s.
Oh dear God, Ross.
Oh no.
Ross.
Oh man. 3s to wound you.
Ross.
All of them. Yep. Okay, 6 up saves, and then it'll be your D3s.
Might as well just take them off now.
Yeah, kinda. I think that's their death kill. So do you want to roll them?
Yeah, so 3 singles. Oh, save 2 of them.
Save 2.
And then another one is 2 damage. No, and then 3 damage, and then 3 damage.
Oh, so close. That'll be 4 dead.
Yep. Going Smash Captain first. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 3s because he's Thunder Hammer.
So you just don't want 2s because you reroll 1s. Oh.
Strength 8.
So 3s to wounds?
No,
sorry, +1.
2s.
2s.
2 wounds.
-3.
-3, yep.
6 up saves.
Nope.
No, that'll be 2 going down.
Going with a single Death Company. He's going to try and take at least 1 out before he dies. So that's 3 attacks. Normally hitting on 3s will be 4s because of the hammer. 1 hit. Strength 8. 3s to wound.
2s to wound because you get
2s to wound. Yep. -3.
-3, so 6 up save.
Nope.
Nope. So
That's 3 damage.
3 damage.
And going to Death Company Dreadnought. So you'll be hitting on 3s with his Blood Talons. Rerolling everything because of the Blood Talons themselves. And that's all hit. Strength 10. So 2s to wound. Rerolling to fail wounds. All of them.
-2.
-2.
So 5 up saves.
No,
Ooh.
that's 4 straight dead. And we're going big over there again. The Armiger against the Wraiths. So hitting on 3s. And wounding on 2s.
Yep.
One of them.
3 up pinball.
Yep, all good.
So we're going to go with Lich Guard next, who are going to attack onto your Smash Captain. You may be rocking a hefty shield, but it's okay. Going to get 6 attacks with them, hitting on 3s, rerolling everything because you charged me. Oh my word, thank goodness they get to reroll because I'm over.
Just do that again.
Yeah, there we go, more like it. And it's going to be 3s to wound you because I am strength 7. Okay, not great. It's -4 AP.
3 up in one. Drops 1. It's down to 4 wounds.
We'll go with the destroyers next. So there is 3 of them there. That's going to be 6 attacks usually. 1 is within 3 inches of Anarukan. Yep, that'll give 1 extra attack to each guy, giving 9 attacks total. 9 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything because of Novokh. Okay. One miss. Strength, now this is probably a question I should have checked beforehand. Strength 4, so I'm going to be 4s to wound you. For quite a few wounds.
3 up armour. And he saves them all.
Nailed it. And finally I have wraiths to go onto the armature, so there's going to be 12 attacks because you've killed one. Hitting on 3s, no rerolls this time. Okay. I'm okay with that. 5s to wound you.
3.
For 3, minus 2 AP.
5 up. So take 4 wounds, he's down to 4. On to morale. I lost 4 on that squad, leadership 7, so on a 4 up he disappears. He's fine, he sits there tanking it. You've got some morale here then, mate?
Yeah, I'll just calculate that in a minute. And leadership for me, so I lost 6 this round, meaning that I will fail leadership on a 5. Don't want to do that. No, they're sticking about.
So, end of Blood Angel's turn 2. Could have gone a bit better, but here's what it is at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm sort of set myself up for turn 3 to score some more points. Because I didn't score any this turn, sadly. But I'll get there in a bit, I'll get there. So with that, it's on to Necron's turn 2.
On to Necron Novokh Dynasty turn 2. Just to recap a couple things, Rob is still on 6 points, victory points, I'm on 3, and I've got 2 command points left while Rob has 0. Major mistake I realised I should have made earlier on is I could use the Lich Guard to sort of bounce, save the cryptic from those snipers. But you know what? It's okay. It's fine. I'll get you later. But yeah, no, I could have sacrificed a few of them for some survival. But it's fine. I get 3 new cards this turn, which is really important because I need them to be well so I can score some points. Because I'm causing damage, but I'm not scoring. So with that, let's draw some cards. So onto my cards. Cure Objective Marker 2, still, there's a Contemptor Dreadnought sitting on it, so that's a bit difficult. Behind enemy lines, a tricky one. Score 1 victory point if you have at least 1 enemy unit complete within enemy's deployment, or D3 if I get 3. Possible, but I'll need to start moving. Defend Objective Marker 2, oh gosh darn it, I really need to get 2. Okay. And Slaughter a Living. Score 1 victory point if at least 1 enemy unit was completely destroyed during this turn. Easy peasy. So it's all going to be about Objective Marker 2. I don't think it's going to happen this turn, but certainly I can start moving some units to try and achieve it later on. With that, let's do my movement. So, finished up the Necron movement. What have I done? We have chosen to fall these guys back, my Lich Guard here, basically because they were getting rinsed. I was like, it's looking a bit dangerous anymore. So if I can reanimate, they stay alive, which is nice. Praetorians have came in, they're basically going for Warlord kill. Now that is your Warlord?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and do some damage there. Destroyers fell back as well, just because these Lich Guards want to mop him up. I'm going to activate My Will Be Done. The eligible target was only really the Destroyers, so they've got +1 tip, which is okay, but not what I truly wanted the target on. We've got Scabs who've moved forward. They're basically trying to move a bit this way to get up to that Objective Marker 2. Might not do it this turn, but I've got options. And then my Wraiths have fallen back because they can charge. Probably charge into him to kill him, but it gives me options if I want to move about, I can as well. Anarkarn has also moved back a wee bit as well because I don't want pot shots on him because he doesn't appreciate it. So yeah, plenty of movement there. Let's see what we do. Oh, in terms of reanimation, it was so bad, unbelievably bad. The only one I reanimated, I think, was 1 Lich Guard with War Scythe. That's all. So that was really painful. Yeah, let's go on to the shooting phase. Trap Praetorians are going to put their Rods of the Covenant straight into Smash Armor Captain. Going to be 9 shots because 9 of them there, hitting on 3s with the Rods of the Covenant. Really nice. 3s to wounds. Again, pretty good there as well. 1 damage piece, minus 3.
I've got 3 up in them.
Yes, that's going to be better.
Takes 2 wounds, he's down to 1. And with Black Rage, say ignores these on a 6 up. No, he's down to 1 wound.
Destroyers next, and these bad boys are gonna shoot straight into the, what's it called?
Death Company Dreadnought.
Death Company Dreadnought. I'm gonna activate extermination protocols on them. They're already hit on 2s, rerolling 1s, but now they're rerolling 1s and their wounds as well, with the wounds being the one that matters. So it's gonna be 9 Gauss cannon shots, 369, yep. Hitting on 2s, because my will be done, as they are infantry. Hit on 2s, rerolling 1s.
That's all hit.
That's all hit. Wounding on 5s though, rerolling all failed to wounds, so I need this to be good. Terrible.
No.
Need this to be good. More like it says 4 wounds.
What's the damage on it?
-3 D3 damage.
6 up.
Have you got an invul?
Oh, I've got 3 up armor save. Still. Is it?
It's -3, yep.
Yeah, so 6 up.
Oh, 6 up.
Nope.
Nope, it's going to be D3 damage. 4,
6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 7 wounds.
So that will be...
I need 1 more.
1 more.
6 is... Nope, that's 9 damage. Let's see if he explodes. No, he doesn't.
Gonna put my Praetorian straight into Thunderhammer, trying to bring him down. You don't have anything to Overwatch, so... Yep, that's a safe one. I'm just gonna put the Lich Guard next straight into Thunderhammer.
Yep, no Overwatch because he's got Thunderhammer.
Yep, that'll get them in. I'll just move the guys in at the moment. And lastly, these Wraiths still want to go against this Armature. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yep. So, Heavy Stubber.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. And then Thermal Lance. 3 hits. 3 shots, sorry. No hits.
No, so it'll be 2d6 charge. What did I get? Pretty much. Gonna get him. Yeah. And why not? I'm going to put the Scarabs into the Contemptor Dreadnought. Try and get in there. Do you want to Overwatch?
Yep. So, starting off with Auto Cannon. 2 hit. Strength 7.
2 to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
-1.
Don't have a save.
And then Stormbolter. 1 hit. No wounds.
So be a 7-inch charge to get in there.
Should be easy enough. Nope.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave it. Gonna leave it. Lich Guard next with Hyperphase, Swords and Dispersion Shields. There's 8 in range after piling, so it's going to be 16 attacks. 16 attacks, 10 on 3s, rerolling everything because they're a Legion. Thank God for Novokh. Ah, that still loads. Yep. So that's 14 hits. Wounding on 3s because their Hyperphase Swords are Strength 6. Okay, okay. -3 AP.
6s and 6s.
3 ignored.
He's a death company, but
Yeah.
All good.
Gonna go with my Wraiths next. Still 4 of them there, so that is going to be 3, 6, 9, 12 attacks. I did charge this time because I can fall back and charge due to Wraith form. So 12 attacks, 10 on 3s, rerolling all misses. Reroll down misses. Cool. So we have 11 hit, 5 to wounds, 4 only 2. I need you to fail both these to die.
No.
-2 AP.
Yep.
Yeah, do I see if he explodes?
Nope, I don't, but that's not armor, you're gone.
Next up will be the Praetorians, who are going to strike back next onto Smash Hammer Captain. Going to be 16 attacks because 8 of them are within range. 3s to hit, no rerolls because they're not Novokh. Because they don't need it, that was really good. 3s to wound you, strength 5, strength user. So, 2s. So that many saves to make. 3 up inballs. Failed 2. And you ignoring the 6s.
Double 6, come on, I need a bit of luck. No, not 6 in total, but never mind, that's Warlord kill for Necrons.
That is it for Novokh Dynasty Necrons turn 2, and what a turn it was. That was quite stellar. Killing the Armature, finally killing that Death Company, killing the Death Company Dreadnought, and the Warlord was very effective. It's going to give me Slaughter a living and scoring victory point if at least one enemy unit was completely destroyed during this turn. Oh boy, was it quite a few, so did well there. That and with Slay Warlord brings me to, I believe, 5 victory points.
5 for you.
However, Rob has achieved defend objective marker 6. So yeah, that will give him...
Yeah, up to 8 victory points there.
Yeah, so still Rob is getting ahead in points, but I'm certainly causing more damage. We'll see how we do in Blood Angels turn 3.
So Blood Angels turn 3, I'm running out of units very, very quickly. Even though I'm ahead on points by 3, I still have very little left to use. So I need to try and use my noggin and use them correctly. That way, and hopefully I'll get some decent cards. So Blood Angels, tactical objectives, Supremacy, Scale of Skies, still inactive. I have Aerial Denial. Yep, and no prisoners. Score 1 victory point. Enemy unit was destroyed during turn, so that's for 1 victory point. Possible if I'm really, really lucky.
I'm going to choose not to delay any of these cards. I've got 1 command point left.
Right. Yep. Okay.
Yep, and I'm going to choose to leave it this turn. I think you're easily going to score a few, but equally I think I'm going to score some. So no, go for it. Score some points. I'll score some next time.
Cool. So end of Blood Angels movement phase. The only thing I have actually moved is the Lieutenant, which is just slightly round the back to give Praetorians a bit more of a charge distance, but it's going to make no difference whatsoever. But all the Scouts, Contemptor, Librarian Dreadnought have stayed exactly where they are. I'm going to try and put some hurt down, hopefully. Try and cause some damage, but let's shall see. I'm going to skip my psychic phase because there is nothing really that the Librarian Dreadnought can do. I don't want him to fly at the moment because he's camping on objective 6. So let's go straight on to Blood Angel shooting. Starting off with first unit of Scouts into the Destroyers. So that is 5 shots, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 5s, showing those 6s. Mortal wound and 2 normal wounds.
So 3 up saves.
Yep, so 1's down on 2 wounds.
Yep.
Next squad of 5 into Destroyers, hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s, rerolling 1 for the Lieutenant. 2 wounds.
2 wounds, 2 3 ups.
Oh! Yeah, that's 1 Destroyer down.
That's 1 down.
I'm going to do next lot 5. With no rerolls of any kind into the Destroyers. 2 miss. And then 2 mortal wounds.
These guys are friggin' crank shots. 3 up saves. Another one gone.
That's 1 left. Going with the Contemptor into the last Destroyer. 6 shots hitting on 2s. It's all hit. 3s to wound.
I need this to be bad. It was really good. It was really good.
That's 5 minus 1.
4 up saves. I need to pass what?
3 of them.
3 of them. You can bet that the last command point's going in this, otherwise.
Takes 2 wounds. He's down to 1 wound left. And with the Storm Bolter going into the Destroyer.
Oh, this is it.
Hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
3 hit. 4s to wounds.
No, I think it's 5 Stormbolter, strength 4.
Oh, strength 4, yep, 5s. That's 2 wounds.
3 up save. You can bet last command point unless I roll badly here. 3 up saves.
Yep.
Yep, it's going to be last command point. Gotta save him because I can reanimate.
Just saved. So it's very quick. Blood Angels turn 3. It was exactly what I needed to do, but just that 1 last point.
Last wound.
But that does mean that Ross is out of command points as well now.
Indeed.
So victory point wise, I'm ditching Aerial Denial because Scarabs are there and Ross will not be shifting those whatsoever.
Well, I probably will, but I'll move something in their place.
Exactly, but I do get Supremacy for Librarian Dreadnought, Contemptor Dreadnought, and my Scouts and Lieutenant. So that's for D3 points for 2. So I'm now up to 10 victory points even to Ross's 5, but we're both out command points. So with that, going to Necrons turn 3.
On to Novokh Dynasty Necrons, turn 3. I am causing a significant amount of damage here, but Rob is doubling me in points, so I really need to make those points back. Thankfully, my cards are pretty good. It all hinges on me getting objective marker 2. There may be a Contemptor Dreadnoughts in on it, but I need to get round, and that'll be really nice. I have a lot of options to move forwards, which is really, really good. I'm going to draw one more card, and then I get to do some movement, so let's see how that goes. So my 3 cards from last time, Secure 2, Defend 2, and Behind Enemy Lines. All really good. My new card is going to be Scour the Skies.
I haven't.
Oh, you've got one. And yeah, I think they've found their target. Sounds good. Let's go into my movement. Finished up the movement for the Novokh Dynasty Necrons. So the Praetorians have moved around here. They're basically jumping up over to follow this lieutenant. Warscythes actually advanced, and they only got a 1, which technically couldn't move me all up to get to the base. So I just moved them around here, so next time I might be able to like advance up there, but not ideal. Scarabs and Wraiths both moved around here super fast, basically going after this Contemptor and the all-important objective, which I super need. Lich Guards got my will be done and then moved, so they moved an extra inch and they advanced to move over to there. And Raken's been a coward. I've pronounced that different every time. And the Destroyers have moved basically their infantry, so that gives them +1 to their cover, and they get a couple of options there as well, which is handy. Only reanimated 1 Destroyer, and then I reanimated a few more of the Warscythes. I can't remember, I think it was like 2 or 3, but a few more of there as well. Generally my reanimations have been very poor, but I've also not been dying, so that's kind of helpful as well. Gonna go with the Trial Praetorians first up in my shooting phase. Just gonna put all their shots into these scouts up here. You may be in cover, and you do have your camel cloaks, which gives you extra protection, but I minus loads of AP, so that should be fine. 9 shots, hit on 3s. Okay, 3 misses. Wounding you on 3s. For only 3 wounds, -3.
Yep, so 5 up save, 2 down.
Going to go with my Destroyers next, and they're going to fire at these pesky scouts up here, try and bring a few of them down. So it's going to be 6 shots, no more command points to do extermination protocols, so 6 shots, hit on 3s because I ignore heavy, and reroll 1s because they naturally do. So don't show me 2s! I'm going to reroll that 1. That's going to be cocked. Oh. 3s to wins, no rerolls. All wins, -3.
5 up. Now I start rolling saves. There's 1 dead.
Going to start off my charge phase with the Wraiths into the Contemptor. Would you like to Overwatch?
Yep. So starting with Assault Cannon. 3 hit.
Oh, nice.
3 wounds. 2 wounds.
3 up involves.
1 wounds.
1's down to 2 wounds.
Yep, and Storm Bolter. 1. 5s. Yep.
Okay. 3 up involve.
Yep, fine.
Okay, so.
Anything but a double 1.
Yeah. We'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure that's fine. Scarabs go next, and they are not hindered anymore by that Overwatch. I need this to be big so I can move around to the objective marker 2. 4 inches will probably get me some, pylons will probably get me there a wee bit more. And finally, Praetorians going after Lieutenant. Would you like to Overwatch?
Yep, just with a bolt pistol. And it hits, oh my god.
Nice.
And 5s to wound.
Nah, double 1 will get me in.
Yeah, all good.
Scarab's going to go first. They've piled in, secure me objective marker 2, all as planned. And they're just going to chip away at this Dreadnought. There's still 9 bases there, all now within range, so that is going to give me 36 attacks, so 4 attacks apiece, 3 wounds apiece. Right. 36 attacks in on 4s, rerolling everything because of Novokh. We'll come back. It's got a bunch of hits there, actually was really bad, then the rerolls were awesome. So, bunch of hits, wounding on 5s because Feeder Mandibles. Yikes, that's pretty good. What's the save of Content?
3 up.
3 up, cool. I was sure you were going to say 2 up there. There you go, that many wounds.
3 up armour. Oh dear god. That's 2, 4, 6, that's 7. He's down to 3 wounds left.
Wraiths next, and after pile in, all are eligible to attack. They're all within an inch of model within an inch. So that'll give me 12 attacks on the Contemptor. Yep, go for that. So 12 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling everything. Okay, go for the Novokh. So that is 3, 6, 9, and then 3 misses. Yep. And it's going to be 5 Swinger. 1 cocked. Cool. So that is 2 wounds, minus 2 AP. Those both are dead.
5 up. Saves 1, he's down to 1 wound left.
And the Triarch Praetorian's next with their Rods of the Covenant. 9 are in range, so it's going to be 18 attacks, hitting on 3s. No rerolls. But gosh darn it, they don't need it. And 3s to wound, strength 5. So plenty of wounds there, minus 3 AP.
Minus 3, so 6 up. Don't have any inrun saves. Yeah, he's dead. Contemptor is going to attack the Wraiths because I need to kill them. So degenerated down to hitting on 4s now. So 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. 2 hits. 2's to wound, it's now strength 10. As always. So
yep. 3 up invul.
That's one dead.
That is the end of Novokh Dynasty turn 3, and again, really good turn. Lot of bloodshed made there. We have eliminated the Lieutenant, which is good, popped away some scouts, and that Contemptor is down to 1 wound, and we're certainly marching up the field. I don't have behind enemy lines yet because I don't have a whole unit within it. However, next turn that should be pretty possible. What have I scored though? Secure Objective Marker 2. I have more units within 3 inches of Objective Marker 2 than Rob, so that will allow me to score it. And I got Scour the Skies because I did kill a unit with the fly keyword, which was the Lieutenant because he had a jump pack. So that'll bring me to 7 victory points, but Rob is still leading with 10 as we move into Blood Angels turn 4.
So Blood Angels turn 4. I don't have very much left whatsoever, but I just need to keep on scoring the points where I can. So with that, I need to basically make sure I hit things and score the points that I can. So with that, on to Blood Angels turn 4 movement. Right, so with Blood Angels cards, I've got No Prisoners, Scour the Skies. Secure Objective 3, again, over there, not going to happen whatsoever. And Defend Objective 2, which at the moment is not going to happen because I've been swamped. So with that, let's see what I can do in my turn. End of Blood Angels shooting. Again, very little can be done, so Scouts have stayed exactly as they are. Contemptor is surrounded, so he can't do very much. The Librarian Dreadnought is advanced up, ready to do some psychic shenanigans, hopefully, and help out where he can. So with that, straight on to the psychics. Starting off with Librarian Dreadnought smiting the Wraiths. So need a 5, I get a 6, so it's D3 mortal wounds. For 1 as always, so 1 takes 1 wound. And then I'm going to do Unleash Fury, Unleash Rage, sorry, onto the Contemptor Dreadnought. We'll give him a additional attack. So on a 6, no, and a Perils. D3 mortal wounds, he takes the 1. So I'm going to do all the snipers all at the same time. They know what their target is, it's those 2 destroyers.
If you kill them,
it's 2 victory points for me. But hey ho. Right, so they all hit on 3s. And wounding it on 5s, I want to see those 6s. 1 mortal wound, but 4 saves. So 1's dead.
Yeah. Now, they are infantry, technically in cover, so I'm rocking a 2-up save now.
Yeah, it's fine. Going on to combat, Contemptor is going to start punching some Wraiths because he needs to. So I get 4 attacks, hitting on 4s.
You got an extra one because of a... Oh no,
No, I didn't get it because I perilled.
Oh yeah.
1 hit. 2's to wounds. 1 wound.
3 up invul.
Nope,
Ghost.
that's another Wraith gone.
Only 2 wraiths next, so it's going to be 6 attacks on that Contemptor. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s, no rerolls. I'm going to be 5s to wound you. Oh my words. Okay.
5 up.
It's
Nope.
actually 4 up if you're 2 up save. No, you're 3 up save.
It's
Either way.
and it's cock dice. Blows up though.
Alright, how much more wounds do you cause?
It's D3.
D3, roll D3, do for the scabs first.
Scarabs for 1, that's 1 base gone, and Wraith 2 wins. So with that, that went very, very poorly for me. Didn't score any objectives whatsoever. Had ideas, but didn't work out. So I'm on 10, Ross is on 7 at the moment, but he's scored defend objective 2 there, which brings him up to 9. So that's 10 to 9 still to me at the moment, but it's Ross's turn next. But I'm going to ditch secure objective 3 because that's not going to happen whatsoever. So with that, let's go on to turn 4 Necrons.
Novokh Dynasty Necrons turn 4, and Ola is looking ultimately very promising for the Necrons. We've caused a huge amount of damage, we've only got 1 card in our hand which is behind enemy lines, and I have a huge amount of units that can advance straight into the enemy territory to hopefully easily score that. But there might be other cards I might want as well. Let's find out as we draw those next 3 cards. So I've got behind enemy lines, let's see what the new cards are. Supremacy, yeah, you know, kinda difficult, but probably gonna achieve it, so yeah. Defend objective marker 3, yeah, I could go back and claim that with Lichguard because I'm not doing much else. And advance score 1 if no unit from your army is within your deployment zone. So I need to really choose between those 2, which I'm definitely going to choose defend objective marker 3. But plenty of options there, so that's really good. Finished up the movement for the Novokh Dynasty Necrons. So these destroyers had to come out and move here. Managed to reanimate one of them. What reason being, because these Lichguard here tried to advance them towards the objective because they weren't really reaching up to anywhere, and rolled a 1 again, so they couldn't even get to the objective, which was very, very annoying. Praetorians have moved here, just give me a little bit more options to fire at basically these scouts, try and bring them down. And then the Scabs and Wraiths have basically moved in to try and get round to this Librarian Dreadnought. Lichguard have moved back to try and secure objective mark 3, and which they did. All the things in reanimation was 1 destroyer and then a few of the Lichguard's war scythes. You know, they keep reanimating, but they're not doing anything, which is a bit of a pain. Let's start shooting. Praetorian's going to start off the shooting phase, 9 shots straight into these scouts, try and bring them down. 3 step. Oh. 3's to wins. And we've only got 2 wins.
1 save, 1's dead.
2 destroyers going to put their shots into these scouts up here, full complement up there. Try and cause as much damage as I can. 6 shots hitting on 3's. Okay. Rerolling 1s, there's 1 1. Okay. Wounding on 3's. All wounds.
5 up.
Oof.
2 dead.
Gonna go into charge phase, Scab straight into your Librarian Dreadnought.
Yep.
Do you want to Overwatch?
Yep, Stormbolter. For nothing.
So I'll charge in.
Yep, all good. Do you want to roll for Wraiths as well? Yep, all good.
Start with powered rounds, Scabs, all 8 within range, so it's going to be 32 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling everything. We'll come back. After rerolls there, a whole bunch of hits, however it's going to be 5s to wounds due to the feeder mandibles. For quite a few wounds as well. Yep, there you go.
3 up save. Take 1. So down to 6 wounds.
Wraiths going next, so 6 attacks from them, hitting on 3s, rerolling. Reroll, that was a fail. Oh, hit. 5s to wounds, need this to be big. And it was -2, 5 up
5
saves.
Takes 6 wounds, got no command reroll, and he doesn't blow.
That is the end of Necron Novokh Dynasty turn 5.
Turn 4.
Turn 4. So again, a pretty darn good turn. What have we achieved? Behind enemy lines, the Scarabs have now moved all entirely within there. I was hoping to maybe get the Wraiths and the Praetorians in there for D3, but we'll stick with that, that's okay. However, I have done Supremacy, as I do have a unit within 3 inches of Objective Marker 4, Rob no longer does. I also have Objective Marker 3 down here, Objective Marker 1 there. So I've got Supremacy, which give me a further D3
For 1.
So that should bring the victory points, I believe,
Up to 11.
Up to 11.
So it's 10 to 11 to yourself, 10 to me.
Okay, okay. I'm also going to bin Advance.
Yep.
Because I'm quite happy where I am.
Cool.
Let's move on to Blood Angels, turn 11. Turn 11?
Turn 5. And Blood Angels turn 5. I have scouts left, that is all. Need to try and cause some damage and score some points. I've got 3 cards, 2 of them I could score some points with, but it's going to be a long shot. So let's see what we can do. Blood Angels turn 5. So the Blood Angels tactical objectives: defend 2, which is not going to happen. No prisoners to scale the skies. And for my last card, noble self-sacrifice. Score 1 victory point for each of your Blood Angel characters that was slain this turn. That would have helped last turn, but not this one, as my librarian is dead and I have no characters on the board left. So maximum I can score is 2 if I'm really lucky. So let's get on with Blood Angels turn 5. A very quick Blood Angels movement phase. All the scouts stayed exactly where they are. Hurrah! So we'll go straight onto the shooting phase. All the scouts know their targets, the 2 destroyers.
Yep.
So that's squad of 3, squad of 4, squad of 2, so 9 in total. Let's hopefully get some hits. So hitting on 3s, 1s and 2s, that's not looking good. And 5s to wounds, I want to see those 6s. For 1 wound, this is not going well.
Okay, I'm no longer in cover because I moved out. 3 up save. Doesn't matter because I saved it.
Yep. As I said, that's very quick turn 5. I scored nothing, but Roster scored defend objective 3 over there, so that brings it to 11 to 13. So Ross, you might as well finish your turn 5 off. Or
yeah. Novokh Dynasty Necrons turn 5. Let's not kid ourselves, I'm now ahead in points and my armies are still quite flush. This is really just going for kill. I get a whole new hand as well in this turn, so potentially more points to score. Let's just quickly do that. Let's have a look at the new hands. Number 1, Endless Legions. Whilst this tactical objective is active, keep a tally of the total number of successful reanimation protocols you make. Score 1 victory point if your tally reaches 10. I don't think I even get 10 rolls this turn, but anyway. Defend objective marker 6.
This is right at the very back.
Which is at the back, I'll probably go and get that. Defend objective marker 4, yeah, sure. And Kingslayer, score D3 if your opponent's ward has been destroyed during this or any previous turn. I'll instantly achieve that, so D3
for
3. So that brings me to what?
16.
16. Finished up my movement, so I'm just going to continue to secure here. Reanimated the last trap Praetorian, so we're back at full strength. Scarabs moved around here, basically to give me defend objective marker 6 if this goes on. Wraiths have just moved because they can't climb buildings. Lich Guard are staying still. These guys advance, so I can't charge, but they finally managed to climb this building mightily and ready to hunt down scouts. And Destroyers reanimated 1 as well, and so did one of the Lich Guard here as well. So, you know, a good deal of reanimations as well. Let's go and shoot. Starting off the Trial Praetorians, they're going to put their 10 shots, because they're all back to full strength, into these scouts. 10 shots, 10 on 3s. Ooh, okay. Wounding on 3s. More like it. -3 AP. I mean, they're gone, but...
Yeah, they're gone. So that's that squad gone.
And Destroyer's going to go next. 2 are going to put 6 shots into these boys here. And one last one, 3 shots into these guys up here. So we'll start with 6. Hit on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay. Wounding on 3s. And no rerolls to wounds. 2 wounds.
5 up. No, 2 dead.
2 toast. And then finally the 3 up there. I get 3 shots with the last Destroyer. Hit on 3s. Reroll 1s. And ignore the heavy roll as well. Wounding on 3s. Just 1.
And 5 up. No, that's another 1 dead as well.
And that is it for Novokh Dynasty Necrons. I mean, there's only 4 Blood Angels left. Let's not kid ourselves. I'm on 16 victory points. Rob is on 10. Let's see if this game closes out naturally. On a 2.
Yep, it does.
It will. So Rob, good game. Let's have a word about how that went. Well, Rob, that was...
My dice rolls were shocking. I'm sorry, Blood Angel lovers, and that lot. Apologise, my dice were absolutely shocking on that one.
Yeah,
it didn't work out for me. Even though I got ahead of the game, which I needed to, your squads would just keep on coming back.
Well, killing the Cryptic, now that was a bit my fault. I could have actually prevented that quite easily. I could have gone Lich Guard, absorbed the shots, and I forgot, but you know what, it didn't really matter.
Didn't happen at all, but...
That failed charge, I think, with obviously dropped in the Blood Angel Death Company at the back, and then you had 3 Thunderhammers, which could have done some severe damage.
It would have took 1 Destroy out with each hit.
With each hit, you would have had 3 hits, hit on 4s, wounding on 2s, you know, each, and you had 3 Thunderhammers, so
3
9. Yes, you could have really
rinsed them, yeah.
I think that failure was unbelievably...
But I'll score some points here and there, but it's the toughness 5, which is the sort of your majority toughness on there. That's what really did hurt. And the punch I had was from the 2 armigers, which, to be fair, held up the race, but didn't do very much else. The race having their inbuilt, I mean, I deployed 2nd, so I knew instantly armigers, I needed to put a roadblock on them because... You did.
They're tough, but race were basically the perfect, right, hold them up. You know, you may do damage to me, but 3 up inbuilt, it's going to be tough.
And 2 damage to pop from you hitting me, that really did hurt. So, yeah. Oh, so 10 victory points, ain't too bad, but you're running away at the end with 16, or I think you scored about 8 or 9 in the last 2 turns.
And then if you had behind enemy lines, I would have got another one, which should have brought to 17 to 10.
Enough.
You began really well in scoring the objectives, which, if this comes to sudden death, I'd wiped you. If you kept up the points, you would have won.
True. Yeah.
But
it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Then the cards started to favour me, and then it just all came apart.
Yeah, it just went pear-shaped from there. So thanks for watching there, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Put some comments down below. Yes, again, sorry, Blood Angel players. I need to try and manipulate my list a little bit better on there. But check us out on Facebook. See what project we're on there. We've got quite a few coming through, and they're nearly ready to come out. We're gagging for it to come out on there. But check us out on Patreon as well. Like, subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you very soon on another Tabletop Battle Report.